Hi, thanks for joining me today. I've got a nice sum problem I want to evaluate. It is 1 squared plus 1 times 1 factorial plus 2 squared plus 1 times 2 factorial plus 3 squared plus 1 times 3 factorial all the way up to 2024 squared plus 1 times 2024 factorial. A really big number here. If you want to have a go at this, pause the video now, but I'm going to dive straight in. First things first, let's just write this in the sigma notation. So this is the sum from n is 1 to 2024 of n squared plus 1 times n factorial, like so. Okie dokie, cool. Now what I'm going to do is write this n squared plus 1 in a bit of a weird way. I'm going to write this as the sum from n is 1 to 2024 as n squared, and then I'm going to subtract n, add n and then subtract n. And then put this plus 1 here, like so, and then times n factorial. And now what I'm going to do is focus on these kind of pairs of terms separately. I'm going to factorize the first pair. So it's going to be the sum from n is 1 to 2024 of n times n plus 1. And then this guy here is just going to be minus n minus 1, times n factorial. Cool. Now if we just expand this out, what do we get? Well, we get the sum from n is 1 to 2024. And now if we expand this times this, well, n plus 1 times n factorial, that makes n plus 1 factorial. So this is just going to be n times n plus 1 factorial. And then minus n minus 1 times n factorial. Well, this is simply going to be minus n minus 1 times n factorial. Cool. So we've just written the initial sum that we've had in a bit of a weird way. But it turns out that this here makes this a telescoping sum. So let's just write out the first few terms and hopefully we'll spot this. If we sub in n is 1, we get 1 times 2 factorial minus 0 times 1 factorial. Cool. What about if we sub in the next n value? So if n is 2, we get 2 times 3 factorial minus 1 times 2 factorial. Sub in the next value then, so n is 3, we get 3 times 4 factorial minus 2 times 3 factorial, and so on, and this will carry on all the way up to the last term when n is 2024, and we're going to get 2024 times 2025 factorial minus, and I'll just put this here in fact, minus 2023 times 2024 factorial. Cool. Can you spot the cancellation? We've got 1 times 2 factorial here, and then minus 1 times 2 factorial there. We've got 2 times 3 factorial here, and a minus 2 times 3 factorial there. We've got 3 times 4 factorial here, and in the next bracket there will be a minus 3 times 4 factorial. So that all cancels out. In the penultimate bracket, the one just second to last here, we'd have a positive 2023 times 2024 factorial, and then we're subtracting it off here. And so all we're left with in the end is 2024 times 2025 factorial minus 0 times 1 factorial, but 0 times anything is 0. And so that there is our answer. A pretty neat sum and a pretty nice way to evaluate this. The trick here is to spot or deduce that this is a telescoping series, which isn't super obvious from the get-go. I hope this solution has made sense and I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I make lots of maths videos like this where I go through interesting problems or go through some math techniques. And yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.